The emerald ash borer is on the move. These invasive green beetles have the potential to wipe out the ash tree population in our area.
Now, Great River Bluffs State Park in Winona County is fighting back. News 8's Jenna Traum joins us live in our studio to tell us about the unique way they're trying to stop the spread of these tiny pests.
Mike and Lisa, Great River Bluffs State Park released more than 1,000 tiny wasps today to defend their ash trees. Instead of a stinger, these wasps have a different kind of structure, specifically for the purpose of laying their eggs in their prey. And that prey is the emerald ash borer. It's bug versus bug, and it's literally a fight to the death.
This is a pretty heavy infestation to have in a tree, so yeah, this tree is not quite dead, but it's not going to live. It's going to be dead pretty soon.
After infested ash trees were discovered at Great River Bluffs State Park, the Minnesota Department of Agriculture decided to unleash the emerald ash borer's worst natural enemy. More than 1,000 wasps that lay their eggs in the emerald ash borer and then eat them in their larval stage.
So if you found a larva like this in an ash tree, it's got these two black pokers on the back end, that's an emerald ash borer.
Only a handful of infested trees have been found at the park so far, but it's likely the infestation is spreading.
If we can get those wasps released, they'll find other enclaves of those bugs throughout the park and the area, and so it's a first strike type mentality.
20,000 of these wasps have already been released in Minnesota, but it's hard to say just how effective they've been so far.
This is part of the natural control that works in Asia on emerald ash borer, but another component in Asia is that the ash trees themselves have some natural defenses that our trees don't have. So we don't have the tree defenses here. When we bring in the wasp, we hope that helps, but we don't know to what degree it's going to yet.
And it could take about 5 years to figure that out. But what the Department of Agriculture does know about these wasps is they're not likely to have a negative effect on other species.
What we're very confident of is that this wasp is not going to have a negative impact to something else. So we're very certain that they're safe to release. They've been very well tested. What we're less certain of is what degree of control they're going to exert over emerald ash borer.
And while it's unlikely these wasps will get rid of the invasive emerald ash borers completely, the hope is these little flying bugs will help contain the beetle's spread by snacking. While the wasps have already been released in Hennepin, Ramsey, and Houston counties, this is the first time they've been released in a state park. The Minnesota Department of Agriculture first found emerald ash borers in Winona County last month.
All right, thanks, Jenna. And emerald ash borers, as you might remember, were also discovered in La Crosse County traps last month.
But a representative from the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture says for now there are no plans to release the wasps in La Crosse County.